friends, and welcome to my channel. Today we are planning out the week of September 3rd through the 8th. I'm using this Scribble Prints Co. kit. It is called 90s Grunge. It is Kitness Girl Dress Art. And yeah, what foil am I using this week? It is also from Scribble Prints Co. and my scripts are foiled by PlanWithMeStickers. Some housekeeping things before we get into it. I'll have any discounts down below. Leave any questions you have. I'm not going to be saying where every sticker is from. And let's just go ahead and get into it, shall we? I've been gone. I don't know if y'all missed me or not. Just been going through some life things. Had some unexpected house guests. So I didn't really have space to myself to be recording voiceovers, which definitely didn't help. And then the week of the election, it just did not feel right to post one. So here we are, a few weeks behind again. But right now I'm feeling really good. So I'm hoping to catch up. And maybe I could do some sort of like plan miss situation to help me catch up. Not only am I behind in videos, but right now I am behind in editing and scripts as well, and I've never been this far behind, so I am a little bit panicked. But today is like my last day off for a while that I have to do planner things, so I am bound and determined to put a dent in some of the planner chaos. Yeah, so I don't even know where to begin. There's so many things I want to say, I don't know if I should say, or if I should just wait till the weeks come because I'm still emotional about it. But essentially, I cut out my best friend of like 30 years from my life. They weren't really being a friend, and I was tired of being the only one showing up to the relationship, if you all get what I'm throwing down. And it has been like a whole grieving process, and it's kind of weird because I don't know, like when I'm at work or hanging out with friends or whatever, and I want to refer to a story that involves him, I don't know how to reference him anymore. And so that's just been hard. Also, he doesn't know. I just have decided to go full ghost, so we'll see if he ever figures it out, but I don't think he will. Yeah, so there was that. And then, like I said, unexpectedly, I had some company at my house. It was like nothing bad. He's just an idiot. Yeah, so that's kind of like the big thing. So if I sound down in some of these voiceovers, I am really trying to push through and get back to the things that I like and just get out of this funk I have been in recently. I feel like I have seen a lot of planner girls in a funky funk, a lot of planner peeps in the funk. I don't know. It's been going around. I see so many planner artists taking a hiatus, and it just breaks my heart because this is a community and a world that I have loved so much for so long, like 10 years now. And because it is such an outlet, I'm scared of it dying. But just so you all know, I am not planning on going anywhere. I've been so consistent with my videos for like 5 years now. I want to get back to that and all that jazz. So hopefully that gives you some comfort in the planner world right now. And as always, I know I usually put this at the end of my videos, but if you are struggling, you are not alone. If you need a friend, someone to talk to, you can reach out to me on Instagram. It is RoseyPlans like it is here. And I just want you to know that you have somebody to talk to. You have an ear that will listen. Well, eyes that will read, I suppose. But you all know what I'm saying. The world is a rough place right now, and I think everybody's feeling that impact. And I just feel like we need to stick together and have some more compassion out there at the moment. So I'm trying to put that out into the world, especially going into the holidays. If you've been here a while, I hate the holidays. If you are new, welcome. Please subscribe. But I am very Grinchy. Holidays bring me a lot of massive anxiety, and this time of the year is a super stress for a lot of people. So I just want to make sure that this community I care so much about knows that you are not alone. Let's see. Oh, I forgot. I also used a foil overlay from PlanWithMeStickers. It's like a little emo kid one I asked her to design. Then, this week was the week that the internet issues started. So my mom had been staying with me. And one night, I was going to go to bed. And is that when it started? No, it was earlier in the night when it had gotten dark. And I had asked my electronic speaker, who I will not say its name or they will go off, to turn on my bedroom. And it wasn't working. And I was like, that's weird. There just must be like some issue. I don't know. And then that night, I tried to go to bed, and I was, like, trying to turn on I have a Hatch Restore. It was the original one, and it just would not turn on. It wouldn't connect to the internet. But this whole time, like, the TV, laptops, phones, all sorts of, my Switch, all that is perfectly fine and is running like a champ. So it's just some random items. I also noticed my video camera doorbell not working, and it just became a string of frustration for a while. Oh God. My internet provider is Xfinity, and I'm not even sure this is the week. I want to say it was the next week that they hung up on me. I don't remember. There was one day where I had been on the phone with them. No, it was 2 weeks away. And I had set up a appointment for them to come out, and then they just canceled it with no warning. And the whole thing was just a mess. So you'll hear me talk about that in the coming weeks because it took a while to fix. But it turns out I had the solution at home the whole time. I just really needed to get my friend Michael on the phone. And guess what? He is a champ and fixed it almost immediately. So I'll tell that story when we get to that week. But just know that starting here, because my sound machine wasn't working, it began a phase of not being able to sleep well. Even though I could mimic other sounds like YouTube and another sound machine that I have, it is not the same as my Hatch. I like the mimic sun sleep to go to bed. I like the mimic sunrise when I wake up in the early morning. And missing those features really did affect my sleep and waking up and not feeling groggy and all that. So this is the start of that, which is just, I love my sleep. Basically, sleep is my favorite hobby next to planning. I don't know, I might even like it more than planning. I am the person that gets excited to go to bed every night. Some people have the fear that when they go to sleep, they're going to miss out on something. No, I am so ready. My body needs sleep. It craves sleep. Just so good. Let's see if anything else big. This was back when I was really trying to catch up on Plan With Me's, I believe, because I see a lot of upload, voiceover, all that kind of stuff. Rings of Power was back on during this time, which I just love that season. This was the week that NASCAR was in Atlanta, and this was a part of the playoff rounds. And my driver, Joey, ended up winning the race, which qualified him to automatically advance to the next round of the playoffs. Because they do 3 races, and then they eliminate 4 drivers until they get down to the final 4, and then one race wins it all. So this was exciting to not have to stress about his spot in the chase for the next couple of weeks, because if you all are into sports, you all know how nerve-wracking if your team or your athlete or whatever makes it to the playoffs or the top of the top, how nerve-wracking it truly is. So that was nice. I was definitely nervous for that. Wow, Big Brother was still on, which is insane to see. I don't know what to say about Big Brother other than Mackenzie handed this season over to Chelsea 100%. And if you haven't caught up yet, it's been so long. I'm not really sorry. And then I was still working out, doing my program. I think Mom and I finished Bridgerton season 3 this week, so we are all caught up. We started that on our trip in June, so it was good to finally finish it. It took us long enough. But here we are going to get into the day by day. The first thing on Monday, September 2nd, I woke up and I played some Dreamlight Valley as I waited for my dad to come over with Tito to do the lawn. And then while they were here, I did my quads and hamstrings workout. And this day I did a bunch of planning as well as a voiceover and upload. I'm assuming I uploaded the video I posted Thursday this week. Not really sure. Moving into Tuesday the 3rd, I woke up and I did my makeup before going to work this day. I worked all morning and then I got home and I did my shoulders, chest, and tricep workout. Majorly into Dreamlight Valley still during this time, still am. And then I played some Dreamlight Valley, and I watched Once Upon a Time in the background as I played. I still haven't finished that, but I'm down the rabbit hole of a couple other shows. I'll probably go back to it here and there. It just gets so cheesy to the point of cringy. Yeah. Anyways, moving into Wednesday, I did my makeup, and I went to work. And then at work, one of my coworkers treated everybody to some Starbucks just because we were just feeling a little down with some stuff that had happened. And then this was when my mom and Tito came over, and that means Mom and I basically had a binge-a-thon. We started watching The Wall to catch up on those episodes and name that tune. And then, like I said, we watched Bridgerton, and then because it was Wednesday, Big Brother was on, which is always exciting. I swear, when Big Brother ends and when NASCAR ends, I'm lost for weeks. But here's a close-up of Monday, September 2nd through the 4th. Oops, cut off her head there. My bad. I feel like silver foil is so overrated. I've used it a few times recently when I haven't known what foil color to use, and I don't know why I quit using it for so long. Anyways, moving into Thursday the 5th, the first thing I did was sleep in this day, and then I did my glutes and quads workout. You know, I hate legs, so the fact that I was still chugging along with as many leg days as I had was kind of amazing. Then we kind of tidied up and did a little spot cleaning in my house, my mom and I, while watching Name That Tune. We also started watching The Mole on Netflix. We loved that show years ago when Anderson Cooper was the host. So we've been watching the revival of it. Mom made her amazing quesadillas for dinner. I watched Rings of Power and Big Brother, and then like I mentioned, this was the night that all the internet weirdness started happening and random devices stopped working. That was still so frustrating. Moving into Friday, the 6th, my Playing With Me for tomorrow went up, which I will link in the eye up above. That was the last Playing With Me from the big trip my mom and I took this summer. It was So good. And honestly, it was one of my favorite days. We got to do some of the coolest things that day of the whole trip. We ended with like a bang, in my opinion. Then I marked with a little music note from the foil bundle that a whole new sound came out, which is like Disney goes punk essentially. And it is so good. Except Go the Distance, they changed the lyrics and it drives me up a wall. Then Tito actually slept with me all night. Normally, Tito goes to bed with me, and then sometime in the middle of the night, he wakes me up to let him out, and then he either goes to bed with my mom or he just stays on the couch, but he actually slept with me, which is so cute, and that is a custom from RoseyPlans. Then I did my makeup, and I went to work. This day, my manager got us bagels, so I wanted to mark that in. Oh my god, they were so good. I'm craving one as we speak. And then I got home and I did my back and bicep workout. I played some Dreamlight Valley. Mom and I watched Name That Tune and a few episodes of The Mole. Moving into Saturday, the 7th, I slept in that morning, which is always a good time. And then I did my glutes 3 leg days a week. Seems like a lot. I'm down to 2 currently. So looking back that I completed this program, I'm impressed with myself. Then I played some Dreamlight Valley. Mom and I played some games on her iPad, and I took a nap, and then we watched The Worst Ex Ever. Maybe this is when we finished Bridgerton. I'm not sure now. I'm second guessing everything in my life, but either way, that sticker is from Scribble Prints Co., if you're wondering. Moving into Sunday, Tito slept all night with me again, so I definitely wanted to put that in because it is such a rare occurrence. And then I played some Dreamlight Valley. This day I washed my bed sheets like I do every Sunday, and I did my makeup and went to work. The race was actually on while I was at work, so I didn't get to fully watch it, but this was the week of the Atlanta race, which Joey won, and it's so exciting to get to use a trophy anytime he wins. It's just so cool. And then I came home and was surprised because my mom super deep cleaned my house, more than we did the other day. And I was so appreciative that I wanted to put it in my planner. And then she and I watched some football, and Big Brother was on. And then this night when I went to sleep in bed, I had my bottom arm stretched out, and Lucy was laying closest to me with her head on my arm, and then Tito was laying with his head on my arm, all spooning, and it was the cutest thing ever. So of course I had to put it in my planner. And then this is the close-up of Thursday, September 5th through the 8th. So shiny. And then, as you'll see in a second, these are the scripts that I order a custom from PlanWithHannah, but I format them myself. Just because I like to use different fonts and I know how. And I was going to say usually it's therapeutic and I like doing it, but real time I'm 3 weeks behind. So maybe not. Although I will say I think I'm behind because I couldn't find a font that I really was in love with for a spread. So then I just gave up and haven't gone back. So we'll work on it. So I can get those ordered from Hannah. But yes, I don't really know what else to say. I was thinking about filming another voiceover after this one, but considering I don't have a ton of life updates or a ton to talk about, maybe not. I'm going to be filming quite a few voiceovers, so if you have any random questions you want to know about anything, it could be planner related, personal life, whatevs, let me know down below. I'd be more than happy to answer those. Because I'm definitely gonna need help. Maybe I could look up some sort of tag video or something to do or answer questions for one of them, just to do a little something different so it's not quite such a rambly mess. But that's gonna bring us to the final close-up of this Plan With Me. Whoa, look at those nails, some of my favorites. If you are struggling, just know you are not alone. My DMs are open for you on Instagram. I appreciate you. You are gorgeous. You are beautiful. beautiful. You are loved. If you haven't, please hit the red subscribe button down below, ring the bell, give this video a thumbs up. It really does help me out as a small-time content creator. Like I said, leave any questions, comments, concerns down below. I hope you all are having a wonderful day wherever, whenever in the world you are watching this. And I look forward to getting caught up with these Plan With Me's, getting back to doing monthly videos, and seeing you in the next one. Where's my wave? Bye, friends!
I'm feeling alone, left in the dark.